So today, Nvidia announced a potential 4-to-1 stock split. The company also has earnings next week. And on today's episode, I want to take a look at this recent news. And I also want to share 4 things that I am going to be keeping an eye out for their earnings. So let's get started. So like I mentioned, today on May 21st of 2021, Nvidia announces a 4-to-1 stock split pending stockholder approval at the annual meeting set for June 3rd. And if the approval does happen, trading is expected to begin on a stock split adjusted basis on July 20th. So this news has some investors excited. Right now, the stock price is up about 2.5%. But if we take a look at a long term of things, the company is still down from its 52-week high. It's down about 7.2%. So for me, a stock split has no real effect in the overall business. So for me, this is not a reason to buy or sell the stock. Right, so fundamentally nothing has changed. I do believe a good reason the stock price is up right now is this is going to open up Nvidia to other investors. Not every investor has the luxury of fractional trading like most of us here in the United States. So I do believe this is going to open up a new door for investors. All right, so now that we understand the recent news, let's take a look at the upcoming earnings, which are going to be Wednesday on May 26th after the market closes. There are 4 things I am going to take a look at, but first, make sure to hit the thumbs up, guys. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. It really does help out with the overall channel. And let me know in the comments, what are some of the things you are going to be taking a look at? All right, so the first thing I want to take a look at in their earnings is what kind of effect, if any, is the chip shortage having on Nvidia right now? And if it is having some form of effect, is it in all their markets or is it in market specific? So that's the first thing I want to take a look at. So the second thing I want to take a look at is their gaming segment. This is normally Nvidia's biggest revenue segment. And 2 things I want to take a look at. 1, how's the crypto mining market affecting this gaming segment right now? And the second thing I want to take a look at is now as certain countries are reopening, I'm guessing more people are being outside, less people are probably playing games. How is that also affecting that market? So I do believe right now we have 2 things to watch out in the gaming market. And before we take a look at the third thing I am looking at in this earnings, let's listen to today's sponsor. I want to thank the Motley for sponsoring this video. The Motley is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You guys know I love finding new investing tools and resources to help me scout out new growth stocks. And right now I have a discount for one of my favorite services the Fool offers. Through the Motley Stock Advisor services, you get access to a ton of expert stock picks. Every month you'll get 2 new picks that are aimed at growing your wealth and to help you realize your financial goals. Stock Advisor's average stock picks have done amazing returns. If growing your money is something you'd like to do more of this year, you can visit fool.com/Jose Najarro or click on the link below for access to my special offer and decide if the stock advisor is right for you. Thanks again to the Motley Fool, and now onto today's video. The third thing I want to take a look at is their data center revenue, right? This is their second biggest segment of revenue. And if we take a look at their previous presentations, we can see that for quarter 4, which was their last quarter, and quarter 3, there wasn't much growth in the data center realm. I want to see how quarter 1 does compare to quarter 4. I do believe it's going to be strong growth compared to same time last year, but I really want to see that quarter to quarter growth. Is data center growth right now slowing down or what's going on? So that's definitely going to be super important to watch. And the final thing I want to take a look at is their automotive segment. This is such a small segment for the company. If we take a look at total revenue for 2021, the auto made up about 3% of this company's total revenue. Even though it's so small, I do believe there's huge potential in this market. And in the past few months, I want to say we've seen a lot of new contract deals with their Nvidia Drive platform. So I don't expect crazy growth here, but I am expecting some type of growth compared to previous quarters. And I do believe this is pretty early for this segment as we are still in the beginning stages of the autonomous vehicle market. And actually, there is a fifth thing I am going to take a look at. I want to see if management has any update on their acquisition with ARM. I don't believe there's going to be anything right now. They're still just waiting on a lot of legal paperwork and approval from different governments and agencies. I don't think there's much movement there, but that's something I would definitely want to hear about in their upcoming earnings. So that's it for today's episode. Like I mentioned, Nvidia is a big position in my portfolio, and I don't expect any crazy news coming out from the company. If the stock price does drop after earnings, I will probably be going on a buying spree. If the stock price goes up, I'm gonna be very happy. So as a long-term investment, either way is a win-win situation for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Take care, have a good night, and see you next time.